Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Shogun. Shogun.
Yep, sure enough. We back and it's a new month. Happy November 3rd. We are the AM Kings. Good morning. You already know. LB, Steve, and the Abbott. And somebody got noise going on and shit. It's late in the game. Late in the game. Nah, like, subscribe, and share, everybody. You already know what it is, man. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? The quadrant is in effect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, Call of Duty. Yes, indeed. Shameless plug this morning. You know what I'm saying? Shameless plug. I got a new single out, just dropped today. It's called Walk Away. There it is.
Walk away.
You should see all of the platforms where you can find it at. You know what I'm saying? You can find it at every last one of these platforms. And yeah, man, you know, so definitely check that out. I'll play the song for you right now, so that way you guys can get familiar with it. And another one that's probably going to follow it. Look, see.
I ain't got time for the games. I'ma walk away. I'm gonna get out your face. Yeah, I'ma walk away. I don't compete for no space. I'ma walk away. Go ahead and give them a taste. Yeah, I'ma walk away. Believe I'll be just fine. I'ma walk away. I've been to peep them signs. Yeah, I'ma walk away. This is how I react. I'ma walk away. Soon as you turn your back, yeah, I'ma walk away. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. Let me explain. I know you run game. Discredit my name. Try to treat me like a lame. Cut it out. The guilty one points the finger, and there is no doubt. No, there ain't no competition with me and other men. I get gone in the wind. You won't do it again. I work hard. I be handling my business. Made many calls, no answer. God is my witness. I tried to feed your mind with positivity. I tried to get you on the same page as me. My sex is good, but to me you're not a piece of meat. I need a deeper connection, that's where the spirits meet. It ain't selfish to protect your personal peace. That's the vibe I be on, you don't have to agree. Instead of fighting and yelling, I'm just gonna let it be. Instead of fighting and yelling, I'm just gonna let it be. I ain't got time for the games. I'ma walk away. I'm gonna get out your face. Yeah, I'ma walk away. I don't compete for no space. I'ma walk away. Go ahead and give them a taste. Yeah, I'ma walk away. Believe I'll be just fine. I'ma walk away. I've been to peep them signs. Yeah, I'ma walk away. This is how I react. I'ma walk away. Soon as you turn your back, yeah, I'ma walk away. I want you to know I love you, girl, but I have to go. Fussing and fighting don't make no sense. Gave it a try, now this the end. Yeah, I ain't got time for the games. I'ma walk away. I'm gonna get out your face. Yeah, I'ma walk away. I don't compete for no space. I'ma walk away. Go ahead and give them a taste. Yeah, I'ma walk away. Believe I'll be just fine. I'ma walk away. I've been to peep them signs. Yeah, I'ma walk away. This is how I react. I'ma walk away. Soon as you turn your back, yeah, I'ma walk away.
Yeah, that is the single that dropped today. That's Walk Away by J-Pad, the Juggernaut. You already know what it is, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? We out here making this music. This next one I'm going to play is right along the same themes. You know what I'm saying? I think I see a project brewing from this, fellas. This next one is called Deceit, which is a word that I I started really understanding what deceit really means. And when it comes to relationships, these are things, where I'm talking from a firsthand perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not, kind of like, but I think people can relate. Sometimes we talk about these subjects, and I think people can relate to them, man. So this one's called Deceit right here, fellas. Check it out.
It's so hard to believe you are full of deceit. Why does it bother me? 'Cause you are full of deceit. You are. Don't look confused, shit that hit the fan. This a lesson you gon' learn from a grown man. You can take that attitude, throw it in a can. You done thought you got over, but I done peeped the plan. The salt in the wound stinging, it run deep. The rhetoric you talk is full of deceit. You should know better, they call me black sheep. I peel back lies like feet of athletes. She told me she loved me and she gon' stay around. But every time I show the phone, it's face down. My homie told me from the other side of town. You busted, so don't look surprised now. Why does it bother me? 'Cause you are full of deceit. You are. You jump in the whip with that stank ass attitude. You used to be nice, but now you being rude. You barking, so I should feed you some dog food. It's shocking 'cause you talking to a coke addict. He texts, he wanna bust you on a Craftmatic. You text in the back saying you gotta have it. Call you Honey Bunny, now your name Jessica Rabbit. The white flag up and I throw in the towel. Keep doing what you doing, I won't be around. And all you really had to do was be honest. Instead you chose deceit and then it broke the promise. I'm done talking. It's so hard to believe. You are full of deceit. Why does it bother me? 'Cause you are full of deceit.
Yeah, that one's called Deceit, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And just something that I consider, subject that we don't get a chance to talk about much when we're doing music. And I'm just that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it than just shaking your ass in the club or just flipping money, getting this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? It's also life subjects too. You know what I mean? So that's another record that's going to be dropping soon. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned with that. You know what I'm saying? L, what's your thoughts, man? Come on, bro. Come on with it.
I like the song, man, but I was high, so I didn't hear the name of the song. So I thought the name of the song was "She Was Full of Disease." Oh, baby, don't mind, man.
Hey, deceit, disease, dis-ease.
Deceit. Deceit.
Well, it was sweet, it didn't sound like it did.
Man, I tell you what, man, in our elder statesmanship, I think we all get a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, shoot, I think we all be hearing something incorrect sometimes, though. Shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. Sometimes I'll be at a pizza shop, like, what the hell did you say? What did you just say?
Oh, man.
Yes, indeed, man. But hey, guys, welcome, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's the Four Kangs in the building, and we got some good subjects for you today. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we was talking about it off the camera, but congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? For winning the World Series. What a World Series it was, too, for those of us that enjoy watching baseball still. And I'm not saying everybody does, but, to those of us that do, personally, you already know, we talked about it on the show before. This is part of my history. P is an avid baseball fan. You know what I'm saying? This was a great playoffs. Yeah, all together, all the way around the board. You just didn't know who was going to make it to the next round. You didn't know who was going to win the next game. That's how evenly matched these series were.
Shout out to Magic Johnson too.
Oh, Magic. Between
Magic
being
man.
a player, a owner, etc. Magic has 18 championships under his name, either being an owner or being, you know what I'm saying?
General manager, owner. Man, he did it all. Done did it. My favorite NBA player.
Yeah, Magic.
all time.
Gotta give a big. Absolutely,
Favorite
man.
business.
Good morning, B Boys TV. Rain, what's going on, brother? Big shout out to you. You already know. For those who haven't told a friend to tell a friend that we have the AM King Show YouTube page, please
Mhm.
go ahead and do such and let people know that's where we are, and you will see us live. You know what I'm saying? Every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Good look, Rain, for tapping in this morning. Our first subject this morning, though, fellas. Thanks for that input too, P. Because to be honest with you, a lot of people don't know that Magic is a part owner of that team. Knowing that, but the Washington Commanders, if I'm not mistaken, am I correct?
Yeah, you're right. and to be a billionaire, and they didn't make NBA when he got out of the NBA. He just started making tycoonish business moves with Starbucks, Magic Johnson Theaters, all of this stuff. And it wasn't NBA money, but I mean, it was the basis of it was, but they was Magic and them, their contracts wasn't like that.
Right. What a portfolio Magic has. You know, he was smart. I remember him on one of the interviews. He kind of disclosed when the light bulb kicked off on what he should be doing with his earnings, or how he should be investing in things. And both him and Shaq, I gotta say, I gotta give Shaq a big nod too. Malik, what's going on this morning, man? Good morning, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's funny that you just joined in because our first subject you brought to the table. So big shout out to Malik for bringing this one up, man. This one is
What's up, family?
Brother Yakai Awakened. Yes, what's going on, brother Malik? You already know what it is. Yakai Awakened says your phone harvests your energy, soul, and spirit. Interesting take. Check it out.
If you get a new phone and you really read through all of those Privacy Act laws, that you are giving over your thoughts, you're giving over your privacy, you're giving over your camera. They taking pictures every millisecond. This thing take about 3 pictures of me, and you can turn off the lights and use a UV light in it to show the phone taking pictures. The phone is constantly recording your conversation, seeing the things you like. The actual grid inside the phone, or the circuit breaker, is emitting a frequency and is giving you called bioloop feedback of your brain pattern waves. This thing is the actual snake that was in the Garden of Eden. This is the apple, and that's the reason why if you look at the back of your iPhone, notice it's an apple that's have been bit off, right? Well, have you heard of the apple deception in the Garden of Eden, the tree of knowledge, good and evil? They was told not to eat from that tree, and they ate from that tree. And once they ate from the tree, they had knowledge. They knew it all. And that knowledge was going to cause the actual collapse of man or mankind because it was high technology. This is the same type of thing. So this is the tree of knowledge, good and evil, and the high elites, or the serpent, trying to get us to eat from this forbidden knowledge, and we doing it every day. So your cell phone, man, is crazy work, man. This is a very, very spiritual harvesting device. And if you go through it, you can, all your dark secrets in here, all your nasty pictures in here, all the pornography that you search the web is in here. Everything that you think about, you put it in your phone, whether you physically do it or whether you mentally do it. So these things are harvesting our souls, our energy, our spirit, and it's dehydrating the hell out of us and giving us cancer too.
Man, I mean, what an interesting take. What an interesting take. Thank you, Malik, for submitting that one. And anybody else that, wants to submit anything, we do have still an AM King Show on Facebook as well. You know what I'm saying? You can reach out to us there. But yeah, just or get with one of us because most of y'all are our friends anyway through the social networks. Send us links and we'll try to put it up and have discussions about it. But let's go around the horn real quick and talk about that one real quick, man. See, what did you think, man?
A few things. I have to give a correction. It was never an apple. People always say apple. The Bible never said apple. You got to read. It says
Right.
fruit.
It said fruit.
One, two.
Which it could, which we know we don't know if it was that.
It
It could
wasn't
be
apple.
that. It could be whatever.
It wasn't an apple because if you're looking just directly from the Bible, the garden where the Garden of Eden sat at, if you're looking at it in a physical term, it wasn't on earth. One, two, but if you want to look at in terms of earth, the closest place would be where the Red Sea is. All right, and apples don't grow there. Okay.
So
yeah, and what he's talking about in terms of the phone harvesting you, why do you think I make these crystals and stuff?
Yes, indeed. So because those of you guys that don't really know what C's crystals is all about, it kind of negates those energies that am I correct? Is that what it does? Or
what it does is it absorbs all the negative EMF waves and the positive ions that come out of our phone and the Wi-Fi. And what it does is with the metal and the crystals in it, it rubs off and it goes back out as negative ions, which is what our body needs. And it also takes the other bad radiation that we don't need, and it rubs on the metal and the crystals, and it gives back positive energy.
Dope. The
energy that we need.
Dope.
In terms of the phone doing all that stuff that he's saying, yes, it does do that stuff. In terms of this is a reason why I try to stick to science and knowledge, because once you start getting into religious things, you can be stepping on people's toes. That could be disrespectful to someone else's religion.
Right.
And I always do my best. I comprehend how come he does that, because he's instructed to. At the same time, in terms of a social construct and in terms of what reality is, is not recommended to lead off religiously unless that person has indicated they are of that same sect as you.
Right.
Then you can start talking about the religion. But other than that, I would stick strictly to the science, because then you start getting into symbolism and all this other stuff. Then you're gonna have to dive deep because you brought it up.
Yeah. Which I do believe the man has an assembly of intelligence in a lot of different realms. Yeah, maybe there are certain things that he does say that may be inaccurate, and that's good that you are, making it clear that there are things to be questioned, and that's exactly why we have these discussions on these topics. You know what I'm saying? El, what'd you think?
I think C's right, man. There's a lot of things that go on that you don't have the full explanation of, but you have to also think, why you think they upgrade phones every couple of years and shit? Because they only probably soak up so much data, and then they got to readapt you with the new phone to put the new data in that they accumulating from all the information that you gather from them and shit. But now you think that you might talk about something, and the next thing you know, you go on your computer and the motherfucker already got advertisements and all that shit, the shit you talking about and shit. Because they monitoring everything you're doing. So they know what your likes, your don't likes, and everything else and shit.
Sure. I can see where in his subject there's some accuracies with that. You know what I'm saying? Even though there are some, things that could be questionable, there are some accuracies with what he said, and I do think that these devices that we do have around us, and I think we all can agree on that. There's a monitoring going on. We know this. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know that by now, I don't know what to tell you, but there's definitely some monitoring going on, Pete.
Let's not lose the message.
Yes.
Let's not lose the message that he's sending out. Just be cautious, be careful. That's point blank. That's the message. Whether it was an apple, whether it was cannabis, Some people think the forbidden fruit was cannabis. Let's not lose the message that we have to be cautious. And that bite out of the apple, the song that we heard earlier, Deception.
Deceit, not disease, but
Deception. Look at this dude down here. That dude
Blame me.
they're gonna send him to the back of the class.
Deception.
I put my face against the wall and shit.
Yeah. Time out. No, but let's not lose the message.
Right.
And I also wanted to tap in some more facts. We was talking about Magic Johnson. He got the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the highest civilian award in the United States. And those he's got 2 soccer teams that he's invested in Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Sparks, the WNBA, Los Angeles FC, the Washington Spirit, which is the other soccer team. So, and he was a guest on InvestFest in EYL this year.
He was.
Yeah, shout out to Magic Maine. But
Yes, Irvin Maine.
It's a gift and it's a curse. What's going on? So let me go ahead and pull up. We talk about money.
Mm-hmm.
About money here. So let's take a look.
Okay, let's take a look.
So
Okay.
we always talk about long-term investments here, right?
Yeah.
And we talked, me and you talked about how NVIDIA is kind of going through the roof right now, and it was kind of settling for a minute. But you know, if you invest in the 7, you get Amazon, you get NVIDIA, Google, Apple, Microsoft. You know, the Magnificent 7 is what they call. So anytime you invest and do it long term, did you bring it up?
Yeah, it's up. We can all see it.
Okay.
Let me make it bigger.
See it
Let me make it bigger real quick.
So
Okay.
November 3rd, which is today, but we're November 3rd, 2000. That's where we're at. Apple stocks were worth 40 cents. See that?
In 2000.
They were worth 40 cents. November 3rd, 2000. So this is the long-term investment we're talking about. If you take 40 cents, I'm gonna do the math real quick. Let's say we want 1,000 stocks at 40 cents. How much is that going to cost us, fellas?
Trying to do some quick.
1,000 Apple stocks.
1,000 Apple stocks. That's
400. My mic was mute.
400.
It's 400. I said that immediately, and my mic was mute.
You already knew what it was. So you have 1,000 stocks. You spent $400. Let's go all the way to 2025.
So that means you should have $270,000 and $270,370 by now if you sold it.
And no, holding on, not selling it.
Well, I'm just saying if they sold it, that's what they have. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you sold it, that's what you have. But we're talking long-term investment here, folks. So you heard the money that C just. That's a long-term investment, and 25 years will float past you so fast that you would think you're on riding with the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Oh, can I add? I want to add on to that, P.
Go ahead, bro.
No, funny because notice the time frame and how much you get. 270,000, 20 years. You pay life insurance. They give you for bare basic. They give you about the median is like around 250,000 to 350,000. But you're paying that every single month on that. With that, you only paid 1,000 one time, and you left it alone.
Right.
You're done.
You see the difference between life insurance and in stocks? You're paying one time. Life insurance you're continuously paying, and you're going to pay more than $1,000 throughout those 20 years that you're paying.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, fellas, that was a great
And you
explanation.
could throw the mortgage in there too as well.
Oh yeah, that too.
The same cycle. It's the same cycle.
Same cycle.
But if you're and us being we the AM Kings here, like, subscribe, share. We're for the youth. So if you 18 years old and you want to do with life, one of those I went over the Magnificent Seven as an 18-year-old kid. Even if you had to borrow some money from a family member, $2,000 is spread out in these 7 times. I'm 60. I'm not even going to look at it until I'm 60. That's my retirement. I'm a millionaire several times. Like, subscribe, share.
Smart. And even at any age, we're talking.
Exactly.
At any age, you guys can start this process. You know what I'm saying? And where you end up is where you end up. But at least you give yourself a fighting chance if you start instead of sitting there and watching. You know what I'm saying? Start instead of sitting there and watching. I think that's a great point. Yes, get into it. Get involved.
Perception.
Yes.
It's that to clarify.
Don't
declare defeat.
Declare deceit. You want to talk about deception? 20 seconds, real quick. You know what's crazy? If you read the canonized biblical version of it, the serpent was telling the truth the entire time. The entire time, there's nowhere that the serpent lied. Nowhere.
No.
The truth was used to make the person go do what was not supposed to be done, because God himself was in front of them and said what I want and what I don't want. This is what I don't want from you, and this is what I want from you. But they were told the truth from a different perspective with deceitful intent.
Deceitful intent. Very well said. Very well said, because absolutely. And disobeying what was asked, the penalty was
a lot of things. It wasn't for petty reasons.
Oh, for
because
sure.
You got to comprehend good and evil are both in the same. They come from the same place.
Absolutely.
But if you don't know, and if you haven't studied, those things can be your destruction.
It's kind of hard to, right. It's kind of hard to.
I don't want you to eat this now. It's there to be eaten, just not right now.
Right. There was a time, a space, and a place for it. Correct. Well said, guys. Well said. Like, subscribe, and share. Our first subject was real nice, man. I think that was great, man. Misery, what's going on? Blunt Conversations is in the building. What's going on, fellas? Yeah, he said the serpent shared light to us, or shed light to us. He did not want them to tell us. Thank you for your input on that, Miz. Thank you for your input on that, man. We're gonna get to the next subject, guys. This one right here is something I caught from our our backstage chats. The secret they don't teach you. The secret they don't teach you.
Right,
you're learning this right now.
Okay, now
right?
you know.
Now you know, like, damn, how can I go get my money back?
For sure.
Can, because there is no statute of limitations on fraud.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Because if I come forth and say, yo, that car that I got 5 years ago that I paid off,
yeah,
all right, I want to come forth and claim the security interest of the original contract. You know what that's going to do?
What they're going to do?
All right, because let's say his car's $100,000.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and he paid $110,000 with interest.
Yes, yeah.
He learns this information, all right? He's going to take that contract and accept $100,000, meaning the original price.
Yeah.
Because after he uses the $100,000 of secure interest, he leverages it and uses it. The money that he came out of pocket is going to look like an overpayment on the books.
Of course.
All right. Now you're bringing in the IRS, because if IRS audit these books, the books is going to be off balance.
Most definitely.
You see what I'm saying? Now we're catching them on security fraud. Catching them on unjust enrichment. Now their books is off balance. Now we can claim the $110,000 that he came out of pocket.
I gotta get the whole shebang.
Got to. Everything over $1. Where did I get that from? 15 USC 1615.
What's that again, sir?
15 USC 1615 talks about unearned interest. It literally states, after a consumer prepays in full. All right, because we're not supposed to be repaying. We're supposed to do the prepayment. The prepayment was with the application. Every time we pay monthly out of our pocket, now we're repaying. You gotta hear the verbiage. We're repaying something we already. It's been in real estate for years. They don't paid off houses on houses on houses on houses. All right, don't understand like, hey, there's a security interest in every single house. Then a lot of people tell me, well, what if I got the house under my LLC? What if I got it under my business? All right, it's no different. Contracting is contracting. Imagine paying off a car.
Right.
Wealth of information right there, fellas. Wealth of information. Let's get some thoughts on that, man. LB.
Knowledge is a motherfucker. You gotta be around people that got the information to help you grow.
Yeah.
Cause shit like that, you ain't gonna just get around sitting around playing video games all day and shit. So yeah, you gotta sit back and get outside the box sometimes.
Message.
I didn't even know half the shit I just heard today. So you know what I mean. So I'm an old nigga and I'm still learning. So you can't stop learning. You just gotta apply yourself.
Just gotta apply yourself. That's very well said. Abbott.
The gift and the curse. We still in that same.
Exactly. It kind of
that
fell right
same
along the
boat.
thing.
The gift and the curse with this story is actually I want to touch on daily compound interest. So daily compound interest, you can find it. I'm sure everybody's heard of CDs, certified disc in the bank. You can gain daily compound interest on your investment, which is you're gaining interest by the day. And that's CDs, high yield savings accounts, market accounts. You can gain daily compound interest on those type of investments. But guess what? You can lose daily compound interest if you have a credit card and you get a cash advance. I don't know if you ever pay attention when you get a cash advance. Have y'all ever got cash advances from credit cards?
I
didn't accept it.
It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
No, I'm saying that the current credit cards, if you say, hey, I need $500 cash.
Let me take
it. So that you can. It's called a cash advance, and they charge you compound interest on your cash advance.
Yeah, that's why I said no.
No.
So it works. It works either way. It works either way. We just have to be, on top of our game and in a circle of people that have finance. We first of all we got to vibrate high. Period. But we got to know the math. We got to know the math. Math always been one of my favorite subjects. So we got to know the math and what we getting into.
Right. Good talk. Good way to say that, brother. Way to say that. C.
What was the USC he said? The number 16 USC what?
It was USC 1615. I think he said 15 USC 1615.
16, 15. Okay. Yeah. I'm a mad scientist, man. I'm gonna go into crazy research mode.
Do some digging.
And,
right.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to like replay.
It pays to dig. It pays to do some digging.
Yeah, I'm gonna be digging. So yeah, I'm gonna be digging. I'm a mad scientist. I'll be finding crazy ass ways to just be dipping and dodging stuff like nah, I'm not doing that. Fuck that.
Right. But you gotta do the dig. You gotta do the dig in order to understand how to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta know how to shucking jobs. You gotta know what you're doing. Like you can't just be trying stuff for the sake of trying it. You gotta pause that.
Right. You do some research and know what you're into before you get into it. And that's the reason why it's great that you guys are giving us knowledge and understanding, because a lot of us some of us on the panel don't know, and then there's people in the chat that definitely don't know what that's all about. So the guide is majorly appreciated by you guys, because you guys got some financial leg up understanding, you know what I'm saying? And then the brown paper bag approach is helpful. Is just helpful. We all need it. We all need to talk about these things. That's why I kind of like led with those two subjects because, if we could get financially sharper, as we go along the road, well, the better off we're going to be. The better off we're going to be. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, like, subscribe, and share. We're going to go to our next subject, though. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to our next subject. See, you got. I found this one in the chat. This is something that you brought up, and this is a really interesting, take right here on something. This one, the dark psychology behind emotionally weak men. That's what it is. The dark psychology behind emotionally weak men. Let's take a listen to this and let's talk about it.
Psychologists now recognize something quietly shaping modern masculinity: the era of emotionally absent fathers. 1 in 4 men grew up without a model of grounded strength. Not neglect in the physical sense, but a deeper absence, the kind that teaches a boy to mute his own power just to keep love close. These boys grow into men who can't locate their own anger, who mistake compliance for peace, and who keep performing worthiness in every relationship, hoping someone will finally say, "I see you, son." Neuroscience shows that the developing brain mirrors what it witnesses. When a father withdraws instead of leading with integrity, the child encodes silence as safety. Over time, this crystallizes into 3 subconscious beliefs. My emotions are threats. My needs are inconveniences. Voice is a risk. But the truth is, what you call weakness isn't brokenness. It's programming. You didn't fail at being a man. You just learned manhood in a room where no one spoke it aloud. And healing doesn't mean becoming harder. It means becoming whole. Psychologists now.
Now, and when I looked at that, that was just something. It was a really interesting perspective. What I took from it was something that can happen to pretty much anybody. You know what I'm saying? It can literally happen to anybody. But see, you brought this one up. What's your take on it, man?
One, I wouldn't have said emotionally weak because for you to become quote unquote whole, it takes emotional strength. It takes an emotional fortitude. It takes mental fortitude. So it's I sometimes they word things in a very dogmatic manner because they're looking at it very much so left-brained. They're analyzing right-brained things with the left brain when it should be the other way around. So this is what happens when someone, I would say mostly say emotionally unbalanced. They're emotionally strong. They're just unbalanced because they didn't get to witness the balance. And me personally, I didn't grow up with my father. And I had my uncles, and I didn't necessarily see them all the time. I would see them on the weekends. My authoritative, my disciplinary uncle, I wouldn't see him as much because he was consistently traveling with music, traveling the world, singing, playing bass, doing all that stuff. So I would rarely see him. Yet when I see him, it was always life lessons, teaching me how to stand up and stand up for the right things, fighting, defending yourself, what a real man looks like, things of that nature. And when I went on my soul searching, and I mostly did it on my own. At the time, I'm still am with Tanya, and she's just been there for me. She's a woman. A woman can never know what it is to hold testicles. Never. How can I will never know what it is to hold ovaries. However, though, at the same time, she was always there being very supportive in my walk and my soul searching and me becoming a better man.
Right. That's well said, bro. You know, I applaud that. I applaud that. You know what I'm saying? LB.
Yeah, it's variable answers because everybody's life is different. Because, like C said, there's people that have grown with parents, with their father, and some grown without. Some mothers have the knowledge to get a kid to a certain point, and some do not. So it's kind of hard to say how he's going to develop depending on his situation at home, because a lot of times they react to what they see and what they learn growing up, and then put that a part of their life as they still get grown older, even though they see different things growing up to change their idea. But in the beginning is always what they see. So
Right, and it's something that you really can't predict all the way around the board. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you on that, L. That would have been something that I would have said definitely. Abbott.
Prince had a song called Sexuality.
I remember that. No, I remember that record.
Nah, listen. Leave me alone, LB.
LB can't help it. I don't know what's going on. He high today, man. He high today.
Nah, I always come with a message. So
right.
You
right.
think
You got, and the music does tie into it. So.
It ties right in. And then music, and I wanted to say this earlier for your first song, that was a music sample from Fab Crazy.
It was.
I wanted to say that earlier.
It was, man. It was. I just chopped it and made it my own.
You seen? I seen that. I seen what you did. But back to Prince and sexuality. Think about Prince, the symbol. You know what I mean? And it kind of represented asexuality, which in science, in the human mind, it's a blurred line. Whether are we born asexual? Are we male, female? I mean, you know, it's an egg, you know, it's a sperm, you know, and as you develop, then your kahunas drop, and then you're a man, you know, or like C said, you know, you're a woman is the cradle of civilization, actually, you know. The man comes in. What I'm trying to get to is me. I was raised by my mom and my dad the whole time, and both of them are both what's the word I want to give them? Alphas. My mom's an alpha. My dad, he played ball, and he got subbed one time on the court and injured his back. My dad's 6'6". My mom had to carry him on her back to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? So I come from two alpha individuals. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was very important to my development to have a big ego. You know what I'm saying? I got a big ego, and it's developed from having a mom and a dad. But you look at situations and you hear the word single parent. You know, you can be a male as a single parent. You could be, but it's mostly affiliated with a woman being a single parent, and they raise a lot of soft kids. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean because she's that single parent. That's what I'm trying to get to. My mom was an alpha. Whether my dad was there or not, she was going to teach me to go out, get my hands dirty, wrestle, you know what I mean? You know, box, whatever it come down to it, defend yourself, but don't offend others. You know what I'm saying? So that's the life lesson that I've always been given.
Oh, dope, man. Dope, man. Great perspective, Kings. You already know what it is. Like, subscribe, and share, man. We're doing what we do out here. The AM Kings is on one, as we always are. We're going to switch to music real quick, guys. And we're going to talk about, since, you know, good segue, you know what I'm saying? We're going to segue into the music. This is Mark Lamont Hill and exposing Spotify's hidden AI rights grab from artists. You know what I'm saying? So have a listen. Check this out, guys. This is really interesting stuff.
Spotify has updated their terms and conditions, and because nobody ever reads terms and conditions, we just agree and keep shit moving.
That's me. That's everybody. It's unfortunate shit. No, it's unfortunate.
You read them, don't you?
Them shits be long as hell. They be long as shit. A lot of that shit is really long.
News. Spotify does it to artists again. Now, when you upload your music to Spotify, keep in mind you're basically signing a record deal without a lawyer. When you click that terms of service, the updated terms of service make it clear Spotify sweeping royalty-free, sub-licensable, now look that up, irrevocable, look that up,
Hey, when that word
license to your content. Everything from playlists to cover images and descriptions. It's not just standard, it's a full-on AI-ready takeover of your creative output. Imagine you upload your music and Spotify can rework it, remix it, train their AI with it, or even assign the rights over to someone else without owing you a dime. You're effectively handing over your copyright control just by using the platform.
Oh boy, man, what a tough environment it is to be in the music business. I'll be the first to let you know. I'll start this one off, fellas. And when I seen this, I said, man, damn, like how many of us, you think about it, majority of the music that we listen to on a day-to-day basis is on all of these digital platforms, if you will. And we all were duped into thinking that that was the way to go, control your own narrative. Yet and still now we're finding in the disclaimers and in the fine print, which they're right, most people do not read the fine print when they actually sign up for these things. And then the company itself is able to change its terms and conditions because it's their company. It's their company. And the more that we're finding out that the labels are involved with these, basically pretty much run these digital streaming platforms, or DSPs, for those who don't know what DSP means. It's really diabolical when you think about it, that, you know what I'm saying, your rights are no longer safe unless you're really using your own medium, i.e. your own website. That's why some of the records that I do release are not going to be there. Some of the records that I release are going to be controlled by my own narrative on my own website, and there's a reason for that. Because I started reading into this subject, months ago, and I said, you know what, it may not be the best thing for me to release everything on this. I think we need to start looking at alternatives. And for those of y'all that we talk about .coms all the time, we talk about having your own, website all the time. It's now, especially for my people in the music business, get a website. Get a website of your own. Start controlling a lot more of your own narrative and have a one-stop shop for everything. But when it comes to this right here, this subject right here, it's really, really diabolical what they're doing in the music business. See, what did you think about that?
I don't normally talk. I don't normally talk with ego or arrogance. This time I will.
Okay.
Well, it wouldn't be arrogance. This is confidence, and this is,
because we can mistake confidence for arrogance all day long. It's not what's said, it's how it's being said. Go ahead, bro.
I'm talking with confidence and authority. And look up the word and all the words within that word, and you'll comprehend what authority really means. And I'm really talking with authority right now. There is a reason I took off my music from the internet, and that was one of the sole reasons. My music is too unique to be tampered with anything. I don't want any AI robot or anyone on that system to be able to say, and I knew this well before they even said that. I didn't have to read the terms of agreement. See, when you operate a high vibration, you've been doing it for many years, not to say that I'm better than anyone, because I'm not better than anyone. I'm just the same, just as any one of y'all. I'm going to the same place just like the rest of y'all. I got to piss and shit just like the rest of y'all. If I get cut, I bleed just like the rest of y'all. All right? So this is coming from a place of love. I cannot, in my righteous mind, allow anyone to take that music because it is too unique, and the message behind it is the very thing that sets this world free. I can't let anyone to spin that around and take it and do something else with it.
And we could also add on intellectual property. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically what this subject is aiming at primarily, is your intellectual property is at risk now that you have it up there. So go ahead. I'm listening, bro.
Yeah, so, and you go and listen to the album I have, there's a message within a message within a message within a message. I'm entertaining you just so you can get the thought within your subconscious, and your subconscious and get the knowledge that you actually need. That's why I'm like, I really don't care if the person likes it. Did you hear it? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
That's all. That's all. Yep. That was mission accomplished right there. You heard it. You know what I'm saying? So well said, bro. Well said. LB, what'd you think of that one right there? Because I know we all listen to music. We all love music. You know what I'm saying? When you hear that, platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, what have you, you know what I'm saying? They were talking about Spotify in general. You know what I'm saying? And because Spotify is in this day and age, it is the whatever they consider the bar for these digital streaming platforms. Most people say, "Oh, it's the Spotify, it's the Spotify, it's the Spotify." They even got a app called Spotify for Artists. I have it myself. I had a chance to even look at it and go through it. But go ahead, LB. What did you think?
I just think they purposely put this AI here to eliminate the music so they can control what you want to hear. Because basically now they can generate all the stuff and the messages and everything they want to transport through now through your ears through the AI. And now they can copy their favorite artist's voice, put them on a remix on another song, and then make them say things that they don't normally say. They can try to control the whole area of how things gonna be working. Because basically now the money changed because the music money only get paid off of really shows. You don't really get paid off the music because you can see the streaming thing don't pay nothing. Everybody learning all that shit now. So really, where's the money
Right.
at now?
Right.
It's always
There's a very, very small percentage of people that are actually making money off of record sales. You know what I'm saying? Of that way, the way that today, as we know it, how music is being distributed and money is being collected. I mean, the percentage of people that are making a livable income off of those things is this small. It's this small, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, just so you putting it in perspective and you understand, you know what I'm saying, when these things are coming to the light, that's what AI for the culture. Like, for example, I feel like slapping a nigga today. I mean, come on. That is an artist that was trained off of hearing other people's music, and they come up with these records that, kind of like just like Timberland. About a week or two ago, he had the internet up in a roar because he released he released a song from an AI artist that he generated out of thin air that looks like a little Asian chick that's actually performing and doing these things, like she's a hologram. She's not even a real person. You know what I'm saying? But the way they made it look like she was a real person, and Timberland is co-signing that. Abbott, what did you think? What do you think about this particular subject? I mean, because being a DJ and being able to rely upon these services is something that we all do rely upon these things, because in certain ways it's almost like you want to play, you gotta have title, you gotta have whatever, you know what I'm saying, to run the music the way it needs to be ran.
Your idol, your highest title, numero uno.
Yeah.
So we still in the theme of the gift and the curse. We're still in that theme. Another message for you before I roll out.
Okay.
Shout out to Joe. We affectionately call him Ho Buttons. You know what I mean? Ho Buttons. He dropped out of high school, but he learned on the curve. He was a young drug addict that made a hit song, and he learned lessons through pre-contract. He's been doing social media and social content for some years. If y'all remember the show they had on Complex, it was actually Joe Buttons and Academics. If y'all remember,
I remember.
And still,
when the Migos was getting ready to
they about to
get jiggy. Yeah, they was getting ready to get jiggy with him one time.
And if you know anything about Atlanta, North Atlanta ain't really known for squabbling. You know what I mean? People in Atlanta be like, "Oh, you from North Atlanta? Oh, okay, whatever." But I commend Joe on the learning curve. To me, he's a bumbling idiot to me.
Mhm.
But him learning on the learning curve, you know what I mean? And I won't even talk about like the interactions I've had with Mark Lamont Hill. He's highly intelligent. He's
Mhm.
a Temple graduate. You know what I mean? And this is gift and a curse. So you got Joe Buttons, who dropped out of high school, and then you got Mark Lamont Hill on the same show, who Mark pretty much saved the Joe Button. And I
Mhm.
asked Mark a question. I'll go ahead and get into it. I asked him a question about what's his end. And I said, basically, Joe don't pay people. And he got offended and was like, oh, I make more money than you make and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I hear you, Mark. But that you know, I commend Joe for, you know, and Spotify is a good place to start, because in 2019 Buttons was the podcast on Spotify, and they offered him 20 million, and that's why he's still on the learning curve. He's figuring this thing out, you know what I'm saying? I give that to him. But when they offered him 20 million, they gave Joe Rogan 200 million, which was a slap in the face. Creators, we're talking about DJs, we're talking about artists. I'm a self-published author. We are totally against Amazon, because I write a book and Amazon is going to give me 40% of my own creation. That's what they give me, 40% of my own book. So we're still talking the industry. You know, we heard Q-Tip 1080 is super shady.
Record company people are shady.
Yeah. So we have to be on, we always got to be on the learning curve. And I commend Joe and them for reading those fine lines. I'm not even sure read the fine lines when he signed up for the Joe Budden, but I'm
maybe
sure
not.
I'm sure he's getting a nice little check from him.
Little check, yeah.
Little check.
For sure, for sure.
But we have to really we talk about we way before our time. The things that we've done,
we might be
way before our time. We had a TV
might
network.
be.
We had a TV network of our own 4+ years ago, and it's going to come back around. But what I'm saying, like Mark Lamont Hill, he has a following on YouTube, 250,000, on Instagram, 600,000. It's time to turn those followings into a community of your own on that .com. I don't need Instagram anymore if I have 600,000 people that's following. I don't
or logged into or subscribed to my website, and then
we don't have,
the content.
We don't have to go through YouTube for real. If I got 250,000 followers, and I don't even look at those numbers, we can take 100 people and say subscribe to lfxmedia.live. Just pay me $100 a month. We can take 100 people and do some nice numbers.
Exactly.
So looking at those big, because you don't even be engaged with all them people like that when you got
right.
And some of them be buying them audiences.
Oh, that's that is part of it. That is part of it. Man.
So,
that is part of it. And I will say this, just closing that subject out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to continue to just like C says to you guys all the time. It's not going anywhere. But get used to it. It's here, and it's not going anywhere. And you're going to have to adjust. You're going to have to start really understanding fine print. With everything that you do, because there's disclaimers. I mean, even when you watch an advertisement on television, most of y'all probably don't even pay attention to it, but there's fine print on those too. And they speed up the announcer, the narrator's voice, just so they can fit in everything that legally needs to be said.
I think it's kind of it's kind of getting in your head. When it starts going fast, then you tune out.
Yeah, because you're like, what is that? How'd you expect me to catch that? It didn't matter whether you caught it. It matters whether they said it or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether
and
they
your
said
subconscious heard it.
Your subconscious heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that.
You can't
help subconscious heard. Well said, guys. Hey, great chat, everybody. We're about to get up out of here, man. The Mellow Man got to do his thing. We got some things that we got to do today. It's a Monday. Make sure everybody have a great, productive day. Stay high vibes. Stay in the light. Stay in the know. L, what up?
I ain't laughing, nigga.
The funnies.
Who?
Yeah, giggle.
He's asking for the funnies. Where the funnies at?
Oh, for the funny. Yeah, we about to do that.
Oh, you sounding off like we was about to say peace out, nigga. I didn't know. My bad. Let me get back in my chair.
You high as hell, boy. I didn't say nothing about us signing off. I just
Man,
said great
you like,
talk.
man, we about to jump out and this and that. And
I said we about to get out of here, so you know.
He said, I'm tired of this shit.
Get a chance to let me finish, dog. I didn't get a chance to finish.
I'm making a show,
y'all know what time it is.
Now
y'all know what time it is. It's time for the funnies, and it's this dude that brought the funnies up anyway. So I don't know how he thought I was gonna skip that. But who's more evil? Who's more evil?
Who do you think is more evil, men or women?
Who's more evil?
Yeah, like who in their bones, in their blood, like is more evil?
Definitely women.
Why?
Why? Well, women have so much evil in their blood, God decided that has to be drained once a month.
Drained. Hey, they pulling up from half court on that one.
Yeah, they pulled up. They Reggie Miller that. Yeah, half court is. It might have been 3/4 like Steph. That might have been 3/4 court. P. We got one more funny for y'all. Man, that was funny though. I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting there like I was trying to catch it. I was like, and then the end came. I was like, oh shit, draining, the draining. Oh man, diabolical work. But this one's even funnier. Grandpa is a player. Hell, I don't know where you be finding this stuff, man. Keep coming to you like magnets. You know what I'm saying? But this shit was diabolical. Watch this.
Sir, how long you been with your lady?
Happily 20 years of marriage.
So how is she doing right now?
I don't know. I left her at home today. I'm with my girlfriend right now.
Sir, how long?
Oh man, AI needs to be stopped.
Oh, play.
AI needs to be stopped.
Himalayas.
From the Himalayas. Yeah, I can see it a little bit. What's that, P?
This was last night.
Yeah, we got you zoomed in. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
85 South Show last night.
Oh, yeah?
Manny Fresh was the DJ.
Oh, shit.
He brought Juvie in, too. Let me see. Dang.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got you on the spotlight right now, man. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, here it is.
All right.
Oh.
What y'all say? Y'all start off like this.
Manny Fresh. Wow.
It was lit last night.
Oh, lit, man.
That's Zero, the most famous song. That's one of the most famous songs in Houston.
Wow.
It was lit.
Man,
but
that's
he was
lit,
doing
bro.
He did Juvie too.
Make some fucking noise. I ain't hearing that shit. Y'all gotta make some noise. Make some noise, make some noise. This bitch.
Yeah, We had a good time last night. Man.
Okay. Okay, man, that was cool,
85
man. That was
South
cool. Big
Show.
shout out to 85 South Show. Big shout out to them
They
guys,
had it
man.
lit, man.
And now we are about to part ways and go ahead and have a good old day. It is the Four Kings in the Four Corners. You already know what it is. We'll be back on Wednesday. LBC, the Mellow Man, the Abbott, and J Pad, man. We're gonna holler at y'all on Wednesday. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Go to the AM Kings Show page on YouTube and do the damn thing and make sure that you join up. You already know what it is. We'll catch y'all on Wednesday, man.